Tony, as we're cruising downhill, not too much. One of the secrets, I guess you said, was you want to lean into the turns. Is that right?
Yeah, it depends on the snow, but when the snow is soft, sometimes the front wheel will tend to slide or plow. So what we do is lean the bike.
Okay. And how about uphill? You said one of the things you wanted to avoid was getting tire bounce, right? Because you'll lose traction.
Yeah, again related to how soft or firm the snow is, but when it is soft, you want to spin evenly and smoothly. If you mash the pedals, we say mash, it causes the bike to bounce, and you'll break traction with the rear tire, and of course no forward motion with no traction in the back tire.
Well, I got to tell you, this is much easier than I thought it was going to be. In fact, boy, I wouldn't mind taking a couple of laps here this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let's do it.
All right, man, that was great.
A lot of fun.
Hey, well, here we are at Mountain Meadows, and Nicole and I have caught up with Tony and Jason from Alpine Bike Works right here in Killington. It's the newest bike shop. They're just opening up. They're located next to the Killington post office, and they are giving us a little tour down here and an introduction to fat bike or fat tire biking. Tell us, Tony, tell us a little bit more.
Well, this is sort of a new sport in this area. I can't really even say that it's new anymore because we've been doing it for most of the season, but fairly new. And we've had great success with it. A lot of people have come out and ridden the bikes. We ride them down here at Mountain Meadows and up at Killington. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Today's a perfect day to do it. It
is, and I mentioned that we had just come down from the ski area. So in fact, I shed several layers from skiing today because we're pumping along up and down over hill and dale out here in the woods. It's a great workout. Not, you know, similar workout to what we did with cross-country skiing a few weeks ago, but this is really cool. I mean, if you can ride a bike, you can do this.
Yeah, no question about it, and that's the beauty of it. The other thing is because the tires are so wide, it's much more stable than a regular bicycle. So those who are not necessarily so comfortable with a regular bicycle, maybe more comfortable with this type of bicycle.
Well, that's one of the things I'm noticing is everything's happening at a slow speed, but it's not lacking for fun because I'm having a great time, as Nicole is too out here, right?
Definitely. Now, you had some really good advice for first-timer snow biker like myself. What was that?
Yeah. So your hands follow your eyes. So it's very important that when you're riding, you look where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. You don't look down. It's kind of like driving in a car. If you look out the side window, things pass by you so fast you can't react to them. However, if you look out the front window, everything seems to slow down a little bit. So again, keep your eyes where you want to go. Don't look at the objects that you don't want to run into because, again, your hands are going to follow your eyes.
Definitely. It's, as soon as you mentioned that, I got out of my head and I felt a lot more confident.
Good, I'm glad. Yeah, there's a lot of little tricks to this that, that we can share.
Absolutely. Now, if we wanted to come down here and participate a little bit, we can get bikes right here at Mountain Meadows, but we now can get them from your store as well, I guess.
That's correct. In terms of rentals, we rent them here, Mountain Meadows. Cross Country Ski Center. We rent them at Killington and the Tubing Center, and we're going to rent them also at Alpine Bike Works, and we'll sell them at Alpine Bike Works as well as all bicycles, little kids bicycles, adults bicycles, mountain bikes, road bikes, you name it, we have it.
Now, I did ask Jason earlier, I said, is this something that's only good in the wintertime when there's snow on the ground? But that's not really the case because people are doing this yearly, 4 seasons, aren't they?
There's no question. It's changed quite a bit, especially over the last year. In fact, the geometry on the bicycles has become more friendly. We say slacker geometry, which is more friendly for mountain biking. Easier to ride, a lot more fun, and there's even full suspension fat bikes that are designed specifically to ride in conditions other than snow.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's evolving.
I got to tell you, I'm getting all the suspension I need out of these big balloon tires. Yeah, plenty of suspension for me in that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Good
definitely.
stuff.
What made you get into this?
That's a good question. It was, you know, I saw that it was becoming popular. There's sort of a void in this area. It's very popular up north in the Kingdom Trails area, popular in Stowe, other parts of the country as well. I think Minnesota is probably the epicenter of this. And I saw that there's sort of a void here, not a lot of people doing it, and I thought that it might be something fun to bring to the area, and it definitely has been, no question. We've had a lot of people on bikes this year.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to have a little more fun. As a matter of fact, we got a date with Moguls Sports Pub up the road, so I may just ride the bike right on up there. I don't know.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's hit it.
All right, let's go. That's Tony and Jay from Alpine Bike Works right here in Killington. Stop in and see them next to the Killington Post Office. Ladies first.
After you. Such a gentleman.
The key to scanning 100 plus days in any season comes down to what I would call a nitty-gritty determination. You're going to get your pass scan no matter what it takes. And it means whether it's sunny, it's bright, it's snowing, or you're waist deep in powder. You have to be able to suit up in all conditions and get that pass scanned. You really have to love the sport to get scanned that many days in a row. Most importantly, you have to keep your body in shape.